Shalom, giving all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Racha, Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and blessings, as always. Salutations to the hopefully elect, Tabernacle of David, out there listening, learning, keeping the faith and diligence of our Lord Yahushai until all is fulfilled and Lord will we are redeemed. So we're going to tap into this right here because this nigga Esau is out of his mind. Crazy. But this just goes to further demonstrate that, number one, we are very close to the return of our Lord Yahushai. And, even furthermore, the man of sin continues to be exposed, So this is from UK News. Baby to be made by just one person. That's what a fertility research dubbed as Holy Grail is saying. All right, so you have these Edomites, all right, which they're completely opposed to the order of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. See, in the very beginning, the Lord set up a man and a woman to come together to procreate, to be fruitful and multiply, to populate the earth. You have this devil now, which we know that there's an ongoing eugenicist agenda that's taking place all across the earth, and it really accelerated around 2020, 2021 with the rollout of that sauce. Okay? And behind that sauce, a lot of people have gone back to the spirit world. Many more have been sterilized. You see? So now there's a demand because people still desire to have children. So now, there's a demand for babies to be made now with just one parent. All right. And, this has been going on for a long time, because I think it was the 80s or the 90s, where they started having like test tube babies, like that, that's still a thing to this day. You have sperm donors and things like that. But now these devils are taking it to the next level. All right, to where you're not even going to need, sperm to create a baby. All right, so we're going to get into it. It says, a groundbreaking fertility development, Holy Grail, research may allow for single-parent conception using lab-grown eggs and sperm from one person's cells. Right? It says future babies might be born to a single parent, and a discovery known as the Holy Grail of fertility research could initiate the trend of single parent conception. So once again, these devils, man, all right, these Edomites, they're completely against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And I dare anybody out there to prove that this man ain't the devil, man, to prove that he ain't the man of sin. You see? The proof is in the pudding. And see, furthermore, it goes to show you because Esau, he's the most wicked and the most proud. All right? Because no other heathen that is ruled upon the earth, they wasn't going to these lengths. Okay? They wasn't going to these lengths to completely disrupt the order that the Most High set up on the earth. I mean, they were trying to surpass the Most High in terms of power, but they wasn't going to these lengths to literally destroy life as we know it. All right? You got this devil. He's in the lab creating 3D printed meat, creating lab-grown Petri dish meat. Okay? He's poisoning the water. He's poisoning the air. He's destroying you even down to your DNA molecular level. All right? The scriptures tell you that the heart that Esau, he searches out iniquity. Okay? That his heart is deep. All right? And this is a part of his searching out iniquity, man. All right? That's all this man does. See, he lives, breathes, and eats evil and wickedness. All right? He's adverse to righteousness. He's adverse to life itself. And this is why the scriptures also say that if it was not for the sake of the elect, no flesh would be saved on the earth, man. All right? I remember doing a show some months ago in which they said that by, I believe the year was 2050, that everybody would have cancer on the earth. Right? Now, this is if this devil was allowed to continue that long. All right. Now, we know he's not going to get that far to no 2050. But if he was, everybody on the earth would be completely through. All right. All life would be through. The birds would all be gone. The fish in the sea. Human beings would definitely be a thing of the past. All right. They would put robots out there, which is what they're trying to do right now. All right. So listen, man. This is why these Edomites gotta go, because if they're left in the power seat, they will destroy everything, including themselves. It says, how could lab-grown gametes change fertility options? With lab-grown sperm and eggs, people may soon be able to conceive a child on their own. It implies that a single individual could supply both components by utilizing skin or stem cells that have undergone genetic programming. The technology would eliminate any age restrictions on childbearing, enable same-sex couples to be biological parents. See, there you go. That's that bullshit right there, man. All right, to enable same-sex couples to be biological parents and enable couples to have a child through multiplex parenting. And let's go into that real quick. What is multiplex parenting? You know, let me do this. These devils are completely out of their minds. Let's do this real quick. Salakia. What is multiplex parenting? Let's see what AI got to say. It says multiplex parenting refers to a family structure where multiple adults are involved in the parenting of a child, often including same-sex couples or groups of individuals who share parenting responsibilities. This approach can allow for diverse family dynamics and support systems, enabling children to benefit from the involvement of several caregivers. And that's nothing but madness, man. All right? So you see, this man pushes nothing but confusion. This is all that this is, man. And see, these are more of his lying wonders. All right? And this is why right now, over the past few years, you know, they've been pushing that trans agenda, all right, being a transformer. All right? This most sexual agenda, man. You know, two men and two women coming together and so-called being in love, you know what I'm saying, being a couple, okay, which the Most High is not with that, man. All right, that's complete wickedness, you see. And furthermore, that whole transformer, you know, being genderless or non-binary, you know what I'm saying, all these different terms is out here now. That directly ties back to satanic worship, because when you go into the Baphomet, okay, which is pretty much a high-ranking deity in the satanic order, all right, that god is an androgynous god. Okay, that god has both male and female parts. Okay, you would consider that god, the Baphomet, to be all inclusive. Okay, to be non-binary. Okay, gender fluid. You see, so this is how you know that we live in a world that is ruled by the wicked, man, which is Esau. Okay, because he's the one pushing these perverse outer order philosophies on the people, man. All right, this is why the Most High gonna destroy this devil, man, because his wickedness knows no end, right? So he's trying to enable same-sex couples now to be biological parents. So these niggas will be, oh man, we gotta get out of here. This is insane. So you're gonna have two men or two women, right? They're gonna have a baby, you know. The damn baby gonna be, non-binary or gender fluid, and it's gonna have DNA from two men. Boy, oh boy. We gotta get out of here, man. The UK's fertility watchdog is now urgently considering various ways people may wish to procreate because boffins are making such quick progress in the field. What the hell is that? See all these new terms and shit that Esau be coming up with, man. Boffins, an expert, a person engaged in scientific or technical research, okay, are making such quick progress in the field. However, they are confronted with numerous moral conundrums. See? So they know what they're doing is immoral. Okay, they know what they're doing is wicked as hell. But nonetheless, you know, they're gonna get the funding from the government. You know, they're gonna get the go ahead by these Planned Parenthood platforms and whatnot, what have you, to continue with this kind of research, man. And see, they've been researching these things. The fact that you're hearing about it now already means that they've been testing these things for decades already, okay? Because by the time they're ready to introduce this to the public, just know that they've already done the trials, they've done the research, and they have the information that they need to make this available to people, all right? And they call this the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail of fertility research is in vitro gametes, or IVGs, which are lab-grown eggs or sperm derived from skin or stem cells. The Human Fertilization and Embryology Authority Board heard testimony last week that Silicon Valley leaders are investing heavily in the science. So there you go, which could be accessible in 2 years. So you already know individuals such as Elon Musk, BG, Jeff Bezos, all right, these technocrats, which are a part of the Trump cabinet, all right, these are the same very people, the prominent names that are in the forefront of this, all right. Silicon Valley, that goes into tech, computers, this fourth industrial revolution, merging man with machine, all right. It feels like they ought to have Steven Spielberg on this committee and Julia Chain, the committee's chair, who was so impressed by the advancements and revolutionary possibilities. In vitro gametes may offer new fertility treatment options for men with low sperm counts and women with low ovarian reserve. Right, so this is going to be a thing of convenience. You know, the same thing, the same narrative that they're putting out there with the Neuralink and the MOTB. Okay, they're saying, well, you know, you don't need to carry around cards anymore. You know, you don't need to have a wallet. You know, you don't need to carry around physical keys because you can lose those things or somebody can steal that from you and you can be compromised. So the next best thing is to just put it inside you, all right? So now they're saying that, oh, men with low sperm count, okay, which low sperm count goes back to living in a toxic society, you see? And also, you know, the food, what's in the water, you know, pretty much living in a toxic environment, man, leads to low sperm count. And that's why you got so many beta males out here now, okay? You don't have a lot of real men in this world, man. You have a lot of effeminate, weak men with no backbone, okay? And really, this society is predicated upon beta males. You see, and the reason why you have so many beta males is because Esau has made them that way, man. Okay, taking a man out the house, putting all kind of estrogen within the food, chemicals and stuff like that, fluoride within the water, lead, you know what I'm saying, lead in the water. So it just bugs you out, and it makes you into a lesser man, all right? So now you got a low sperm count. Now you got to go to the doctor, get your checkup. Now you got to take pills and shit, you know what I'm saying, just to have some type of testosterone. You know, women with low ovarian eggs, you know, they don't got no eggs. You know, same thing. And it all goes back to the devil. It all goes back to the so-called white man, all right? The reason why people are so messed up, you know, is because of the so-called white man. That's it. He's destroyed the earth. He's made the environment in which you live toxic. This nigga spraying stuff in the air every single day and you breathing it in. Then you wonder why everybody's so sick, you know? People are suicidal, you know, from all this fake food that's out here, man. This shit is crazy. However, experts caution that the mere act of having a baby may increase the risk of genetic disorders significantly. So you can't make this up. So here it is. He's presenting to you a solution in which it's supposed to help you, right? But the very outcome in which you want that he's, promising is going to be beneficial. He's saying that there's an increased risk of genetic disorders. Well, I wonder why. Maybe because this shit ain't natural, dumbass. Okay, maybe because you ain't supposed to be doing that. And that's really the judgment from Yahweh Shemel Shai. It says every gene has 2 copies when 2 biological parents are involved, giving the child a safe backup. That would not be the case if the lab-grown sperm and egg were provided by the same individual. King's College London clinical genetics professor Francis Flinter, who is now an emeritus professor, cautioned the group. It is in a sense the extreme of incest, and that's why it's so risky. Mr. Thompson concurred IVGs should never be used in treatment in a way that poses a biological risk. All right? But Esau don't care. Esau is going to continue on with this anyway, but you pretty much get the point from this article, man. Okay, that the man of sin is being revealed, and is none other than the so-called white man whose biblical nationality is that of Esau, Edom. Okay, let's get some scriptures. Let's go to Isaiah the 14th chapter. Isaiah 14 and verse 5, it says, "The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hindereth. The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing." Now, who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke? Who ruled the nations in anger? Well, it's Esau, man. You can just look at what he's doing all around the earth to this day and see that this is exactly what he's doing, man. And especially he's done this to Jake on a super high level, right? But when this man is taken down, it says in verse 7 that the whole earth is at rest, right? Because you're not going to have no more wars, you're not going to have no more pollution, the ocean is going to be, pure once again. The air is going to be pure. The land is going to be pure. The people's minds are going to be pure once again. All right, the earth is going to be at rest and it's quiet. They break forth into singing. Yeah, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no feller is come up against us. You see that? So you got to be one wicked SOB for even the trees to cry out and start singing and rejoicing when your ass get taken down, man. That right there proves that you're the wicked. Okay, that you're the problem of the earth. You're the common denominator of all the earth's problems. Esau is you. Okay, because even right now you got BG talking about he want to cut down so many trees. You know what I'm saying? Basically that he want to deforest the earth because in their narrative, in their sick, twisted mind, trees are contributing to climate change. All right. So you want to chop down the trees and they've been doing it. They've been mass deforesting the earth for decades now. Right. But they're about to amp it up, because these devils understand that they don't got that much time left. All right. So when this devil is put down, even the trees are going to rejoice, man. It says, verse 9, hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. It stirreth up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. It hath raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations. All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Thy pomp is brought down to the grave. Right? Pomp goes into pride, right? And the noise of thy vials. The worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? Now this, O Lucifer, son of the morning, this is talking about Esau, man. Okay, because he comes in the power of Satan, man. Okay, and these are the same people, all right, who claim to bear the light. All right, they call themselves the Illuminati, right? Okay, which that goes back to light bearer, all right, which did is weaken the nations. Verse 13, for thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahweh, I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds, I will be like the Most High. You see, so this is this devil's inward desire that we're reading here in Isaiah the 14th chapter. Okay, Esau, he wants to be like the Most High. See, he wants to create life. He wants to control who dies and who lives. Okay, that's why it says, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahweh. Okay, he says, I will be like the Most High. Now, when you go to Second Thessalonians chapter 2, right? Check this out. It says, start at verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. And he's being revealed right now, Esau, Edom, so-called white man. Okay, verse 4, who oppose and exalt himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. And as we just read in Isaiah 14 chapter, what did it say? Isaiah 14 in verse 13, it says, I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. Verse 14, I will be like the Most High. He's pretty much saying the same thing here in Second Ezra's. It's like not Second Ezra's, Thessalonians. Right here it says, who oppose and exalt himself above all that is called God. You see that? But that is worship, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. And who showed themselves to be God? Who showed themselves to be the Most High, to be the angels, to be Yahushai, to be all the patriarchs of the Bible? Okay, when you read Job 9:24, right? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges. Who is guilty of covering the faces of the judges? Well, it's the so-called white man. He's the one that painted over the images. You know what I'm saying? He's the one that made Yahushai, stringy head, white guy. That goddamn surfer. Okay? Esau did that. Ain't no other nation is guilty of covering the faces of the judges except Esau. All right? That's him showing himself that he is the Most High. All right? Verse 5, remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things, and now ye know that what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let, until he be taken out of the way. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Verse 9, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders. Okay, and this right here, Salakia, this right here, this is a lying wonder, man. Okay, people being able to make babies without natural sexual intercourse. Okay, that's a lying wonder. That's a miracle. All right, and who's at the forefront of it? The so-called white man. You see, so the man of sin is being revealed right now. Right, where was I at? Verse 10. And with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause, Yahweh Bashmel Shai shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie. And many people are going to believe in this lie here, man. Okay, among other things, because they don't fear Yahweh Bashmel Shai. So many people, when this thing come, they're going to opt into this, They're going to believe in this wholeheartedly, and that's even if this devil even gets this off. Lord willing, he doesn't, Lord will, Yahweh Bashmel Shai just destroy this devil before he even gets to this point, man. But, the point is, the man of sin is being revealed, okay? It's plain to see, ain't no doubt about it, and we're this close to the end. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it off right there. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying through the Rakah Kadash. In closing, call Allah, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Bahasham Racha Kadash. And until next time, shalom to the elect. Kom Yasha'Allah and Abba Ball. Shalom.